Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode. In this episode, I am definitely going to get heavy oil into the cryo rods. But before I do that, let's think about all the other things I need to do. I'm going to set up smelting arrays for all the other raw ore resources on this planet. Someone made a good I'll say someone brought something to my attention that I hadn't exactly thought of. Yes, this one. And it is about the day-night cycle time. So if I want to compare it, I looked at the solar percentage, but I go here, about 7. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly this means. 25,000 ticks. On last row is 40,000 ticks. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half. So just under 4.5 points more. I'm not sure exactly what all that translates to. Maybe it means I need twice as many what are they called? Accumulators. I need twice as many accumulators on this planet than on Novice. Once I start using more electricity, maybe I'll find out. And if that's the case, I can just take a look at these two numbers and just double like whatever this number is. Or maybe not double, maybe it'd be like 50%, because if the base allows the base ratio of 0.83 or 23 to 24 accumulators to solar panels is correct, and I brought that over here, and my blueprint is pretty much exactly that. If I need what and the base ratio was at 7.9 or something, and this one's 11.3. If I were to just add 50% more accumulators, if that ends up being the case, then, you know, that won't be a hard thing. I don't think it'll be a hard thing to deal with, but it'll be good for me to pay attention to that and make any adjustments that I need to down the line. All right. So with that out of the way, I'm going to grab some electric smelters. I think they're called furnaces, electric furnaces. And I'm going to return these industrial furnaces because I don't want them in my inventory anymore. And that can go back as well. Actually, do I want it like that, or do I want yellow belt, red belt? Whatever. All right. Let's figure this out. I have this coming down. If I want to, I could reverse it and have it come up. But I think coming out, kind of having it over here and down will be fine. And this can produce... that's a lot of copper. I'm just going to start with one yellow belt of copper. I don't think I'm going to need a lot. So we'll start just to get it started. First, I'm going to want to balance at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that. Oh man, it feels weird to play the video game. It's been so many days since I've played. At least it feels like it's been a lot of days. And that's something I think I'll talk about a little bit later. I haven't been uploading every day, and I don't think I'm going to be able to anymore. So I'd like to upload at least 4 days a week. Aim for 5, and I'm just trying to think about, should I pick specific days, or should I just do the first 5 days that I can? And I'm still thinking about that. I'm not quite sure what would be better. We'll do this balancer. That's getting pretty close to the rocket. What if I just did this? Is that all to you? Yes. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh my gosh. I don't even know why I have these as yellow belt. Whatever. Whatever. Although I have so many red belts. See, yellow belt. This becomes a red belt right here where I have it. Let me see how many belts I have. I don't want to use up all my yellow belts. Don't have a lot. Actually, I have way more red belts left. Red belts it is. Red belts it is. Then we'll do electric furnaces. 12. I'm just gonna make it real simple, and that's oh, really? You don't make it? Then I will do it like this. And we're gonna do the same thing up here. And a whole bunch more stone. Alright. And... oh, I wonder, do I need special... I should figure this out too. So I don't need any... like sulfuric acid to mine the vulcanite, and it looks like I don't need any type of sulfuric acid or fluid to mine beryl. So that's good. Let's get the stone up. I think I'll need it. How much does this produce in total? 34. So these can just be combined down into like one red belt. You can just attach there at the bottom. That'll be fine. To the person who made the comment about the solar differences, if you're watching and you see this, or if anyone else knows how to change the calculated ratio of how many solar panels and accumulators you'll need depending on the solar percentage efficiency and the day-night cycle time, post it in the comments. I'd love to know what it is. That way I can actually calculate each planet that I go to and find out, and then I can like make the right ratio, or at least bring the appropriate amount of materials. I was aware that it was going to be different on this planet, but I just kind of figured just slap down what I need, and if I need more, I'll make more adjustments later. I slap down as many solar panels as I need to cover the daytime usage, and then if I need more accumulators, I can just add more later, which would also maybe mean more solar panels during the day. So, but not nearly as many solar panels as accumulators if it's an accumulator deficit, I think. Okay. Now that's done. Novice is still being attacked. Gosh, I hope those defenses hold. If I do get attacked, I think I might try and automate some type of inner defense remotely using the roboports. I don't want to have to go back to the planet anytime soon. Oh, those are still missing. Those have... Make those go away. There we go. Okay. And I want that to go away too. What's the next step? Get this guy working. Right, I need to be able to build my rockets. I suppose you're really only going to shoot to Novice Orbit. Orbit landing pad. Alright, this is the next step, right? Building all the things I need to make the rocket. So I need liquid rocket fuel, the space capsule, kind of, and the cargo rocket sections. Do I have a capsule in my inventory? Well, let's start with the easy thing, because I like starting with the easiest thing first. It can be fuel refineries. Let's review what I need here. I need this, and for that I need this, and for that I need any of these. Okay. Are there different recipes? No. But there's different recipes for rocket fuel. That's a crap ton of energy. I could do this in limited amounts. The Pyroflux, once Vulcanite is up and running. That'll probably be later, which means I need more traditional solid rocket fuel. So I come here. How do I want to do this? not like what to do, but like how do I want to position what I need to place down? Do I want these to just go up here if I need more? So this is really, this main goal of this guy, of this advanced oiling thing, advanced oil processing is I don't know. I'm going crazy. Kind of sad. I'm just gonna not finish that thought. Petroleum. The sulfuric acid needs iron plates. Oh, right. The sulfur needs petrol. This is something like where Hellmod might come in useful because I could just like open up a tab and look at everything rather than trying to keep all the stuff I think I'll need in my head. I could just open up a tab and I don't have to try and remember it all. What I want to do is to... I don't think I'm going to be able to... I don't think I brought enough oil refineries if all I have left is 5. Oh no, okay, I'm good. The oil refineries don't make the solid fuel. Never mind. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. And it might not be the most efficient thing, but let's just have 10 of these. What happened here? Oh my. That's fine. And there you go. Yep, more heavy oil. If it got capped out at 5K, double the amount of oil refineries gets capped out at 10K. Okay. Now that means these fuel refineries... Which way do they go? I want to turn the solid fuel. Actually, it might be easier to pipe it over to where I need it to go. Because I'm going to have a line of rocket fuel, right? Yeah. I think it'd be easier to actually just pipe this to where it needs to go. Which means I don't want these here. I've got these things. Why don't I lay out some of the stuff I know I will need? Potentially that. Cargo rocket sections. And that. And just for my sanity, let's stuff all the cargo rocket sections I have in there right now. I've got more. Cool. $26. I feel like I should have... There they are. I was gonna say those. Build that, and it's a unpacking recipe. And fast insert is gonna be fine. And one of these power poles. Okay. How much light oil does one of these make? Uses 20 per second. And this is going to make 150. Two, 3, 4, 5, 120, 140, 160. Wait a minute. Let's keep it like this for now. And then that's going to output on a belt. One, two, three. For this. And that's going to want more light oil. And that's going to take an extra 10 per second. So what I just decided is to not really worry about the production ratio. If I need more production, I'll just make more production of the light oil specifically. I'm just going to build 2 and 10. And it's all going to be a pure light oil setup. Right? Do I want any of them to be petroleum? Two, three, four. Because you're going to need to do these power poles, which I think I'm starting to run low on. Okay, and then you will continue to here. There you go. The heavy oil continues. That is done being made. So let's see how I want this to work. It's a Friday, guys. End of the week. I'm tired from work. That's what I'm going to say. It's not my fault. My word. That was embarrassing. I feel like this whole episode has actually been rather embarrassing. With how long it's taking me to make all this. You can just go on there like that. Yeah. There you go. Right like that. Yeah. Stack inserter it is. There we go. Big fat storage container. Wow, 100. This can go in there. And if I were to just bring a radar up there and with the power pole. Okay. Exactly between my meteorite defenses. I got a substation, man. I'm not dealing with that. You're not working for obvious reasons. Now, a certain amount of petroleum and sulfur will have to be used for the production of heat shielding and whatever else it's whatchamacallits. And I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to balance that lane. That's a no bueno right there. Okay. Only 40,000. What's the next item I need is the cargo rocket parts. Getting attacked again. You know what? It might just be easier to deliver the cargo rocket parts here. I also have like a bajillion rocket fuel already. And that doesn't have an output, so that's not working. And that line happened to be broken. I have enough cargo rocket sections. Oh, I need to think about this. Do I want to spend all the time setting up all the other things I need? Low density structures, cargo rocket control units. I kind of don't. So assuming I don't, will this actually function or will it back up? It's going to be limited by the petroleum, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work. Well, let's hook up the heavy oil and see, and let's go from there, because that's the next thing that I know what to do. Bit awkward. It's too heavy. No, it is one. Okay. All right, let's start activating this. Oh, really? That's not activated to the lower part, huh? Go here like that. And... here we go. What's wrong? Ah. That seems unusual. Because this needs to happen. I'm not expanding this, I don't think. This is kind of how it is. But I will put this here. And I will filter off stone. And I will landfill it. Because I'm too lazy to route it back to where it needs to go. Yep. Yep. This is gonna run for a long time. I'm out. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn off my robots. And I'm gonna stamp this down real briefly. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna delete all this. And now I want to cut and pick up this. I want to deal with all of it. So let's place it here. And I will copy and paste sections. Let's pick this up. Whatever. Let's pick up some pulverizers. Now I want to change the core fragment cryonite to just core fragment. I feel like I should have set this up first, actually. I don't think there's a need for that to be underground anymore. Could be wrong, though. And I'm getting dangerously close to out of these medium electric power poles. And these still have those little symbols on them. I want those to go away. That produces 1.6. This will consume 8. What's the holdup now? The holdup is that nothing else is working. That was the holdup. This is completely overbuilt. One, two, three. Oil, water, power flex. Oil, water, power flex. Looks good to me. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm pretty tired, and I'm feeling kind of defeated. Not sure why. I'll pick up where I left off tomorrow, but it's been a real learning experience for me about how unprepared I guess I am. I thought I'd wanted to start from the ground up And so that's why I started with the drills and all the copper and the iron and the coal and the stone. Start from the ground up, get the basic resources, get the smelting, do a main bus, build a mini mall. I thought I wanted to do all that. Midway through, I was like, after I got the mines down, I was like, you know what, let's switch to power. And then I was like, well, why don't I start from the important bit with the cryonite? And so I started on the cryonite. And I'm glad I did that. I'm actually glad I built this when I did. I just think I probably should have started that way from the beginning and then built the other items as I needed, because this is a more complex thing. There's byproducts, there's extra materials, the pulverizers, you know, the cryonite needs to be pulverized, and then the regular cores need to be pulverized, and then all those raw materials need to be sorted, and it's just like, wow, that's a lot. So I should have done that. It looks like, well, I actually don't have an inserter there, so I don't know if it's still working at all or not, or if it's totally frozen. I have a feeling it'll work as much as the petroleum over here gets used, so the other fuels can be cracked up to petroleum. I have a feeling if I were to look at this by hitting N, going to satellite view, this is the limiting factor. Easy fix, especially since I've decided I am going to ship these in. I'm gonna build those on Novice and then ship them over. Which means I need to find the capsule that I came in on. I'm pretty sure I came in on a capsule and it's somewhere, but I'll look for that next. I'll look for that when it's time to leave. Maybe I'll just kill myself and spawn on Novice. We'll see. We'll see. I could always do that and then come back and pick up my stuff and then just go back, because I'm making the rocket fuel here. But I'm just going to work on getting this set up to be able to go to orbit, because this is the item I'm needing for science, for the cryonite science. Then I can get robots, I can get the logistics network, and I can dump all the belts, and never, if I ever make a mistake, I can just use bots and requester chests and buffer chests to fix it, and I can redo my mall, and I can build the new base, and I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a mall, and it's gonna be a big mall, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. Just kidding.